Hello, everyone. I am finally back to finish up with my testing and review of my new Lightwish portable art set. But before I jump into this one, I'm going to show you this palette that I have been having for quite some time. I would actually have to look at my Amazon history to see when I purchased it. And I filled it with, these are Daniel Smith colors that I have in here. And the open spaces are for cut. I have to decide which colors I want to add to it. I was thinking about adding, hopefully this is all the way in frame. Let's see, let me make sure. Okay, so I was thinking about adding gouache to the bottom row and just filling these last few pans in with some watercolors that I may like, because I'm not a person that needs a huge array of watercolors to paint with, even though I do have a few sets that have like a lot of colors. I have sets that have up to 45 colors, but I always gravitate to my smaller watercolor sets. So this little set is a wooden palette. It has hinges that close it. The hinges on it is extremely strong. So mine isn't sitting flat because I mentioned before that I keep it on an easel, and I actually still, let me take this off for now. Hopefully my pans don't fall out with me showing you. I actually still have my easel attachment on the bottom. I can screw it off, but I'm gonna put it right back on. So I'm gonna sit it right back on there. I just took it off to show this to you guys. But this is I think a 36 pan set, and it has like a small mixing palette here. This could possibly be used as a palette also. And I have my clip is in my bedroom. It has a clip to where you can take your paper and put your paper here and paint from it. This one, I believe, did not come with a brush, but it did come with this little cup here. So I'll get more into this one on another video. I've had it, like I said, for quite some time, and work keeps me from jumping into a lot of my crafts the way I want. So sometimes in life we find ourselves in a position where we want things but can't get them. But then we may be in a position where we can actually get things for ourselves but not have the time to use them for the sake of working. So this video is going to be about my new little Lightwish watercolor travel set. Now, the funny thing is, I looked on Amazon and this particular set is not even available. When I click on my order, it shows me a totally different set. So it's showing me, try to get to the first page of the set. So it's showing me this. It keeps clicking on this, and it has the yellow, it has the green. I think this one came in yellow, it had listed yellow, green, and brown. But this one only has yellow and green. And as you can see, the set looks a little different. The wells are, it's still the same amount, but the set is actually slimmer. You can see the paper is slimmer. the height, I can't, it may be yeah, it's the same height. See, it's a little smaller. So I'm happy I ordered my set when I did, because I just ordered this set on January 9th and it's no longer available. So what I'm thinking is the set that I ordered may have been a holiday set. The reviews are still showing this one. So the reviews under it is still showing this particular palette here. Yeah, that was the other color. But this may have been a holiday set, and that's probably why it's no longer available. Not sure if it's going to come back, but sometimes with things like Lightwish, you have to kind of get things when you see them, because you never really know. Things change out so quick. So when my last video, I filled my palette up and it is nice and dry. And as I stated, I wasn't going to do a second fill. You can see that the pans are quite inverted. Hopefully you can see that. They are inverted, so there is more space to add more paint, but I won't add any more. I'm just going to enjoy what's in the palette, and if the colors run out, I can probably just switch them out for something else. There's a few colors that I do wish I would have paid a little more attention to when I was filling my palette, like this ochre color could have possibly been put here. And this is probably not, well, it doesn't feel sticky. It may be able to dry out and come out so that I can eventually maybe take a palette knife or something and pull them out. It definitely looks like the ochre can come out. So eventually I may do a little switch around on them. And then I have the mixing palette here. And I'll go get the paints again that I filled them with. So right now we are currently in the middle of a snowstorm, and that has kind of slowed everyone down. It does feel good because both me and my daughter are here and we're just home lounging, something that we don't really do very often, because it's always like a revolving door. Either I'm out and she's coming in, or really when I leave out, I don't even get to see her. She comes in, or she's out, or vice versa. And my nephew even popped up on me last night, and he brought me a little gift. He brought me some Faber-Castell all pastel. So I just love how my family, they always do things. They know how much I love art, so it's always something geared toward what I really love, that they just, out of the top of their head, they'll just think about me. And my nephew just dropped over and dropped this off for me. So I did fill this with Paul Rubens colors, and I showed that to you guys in the previous video. This is the little set, and although the tubes look quite tiny, I can get a lot of fills. I would say probably at least 4 to 5 more fills out of these tubes for this particular palette. And these pans may look tiny, but I think in comparison to regular pans, they can hold a pretty decent weight as far as working with them, especially working with them out in the field. And the good thing is, by them holding such a shallow amount of paint, it will be fun to kind of interchange your colors if you run out of them. So in the last video I did show this is a foldable palette, and this palette actually comes off of these binder clips. This whole thing is slid in with this little very firm plexi piece that slides under this band here. This is not an elastic band, it is just a pleather style band. It has no elasticity to it at all. One second, guys. I always forget to turn the volume down on these phones. Okay. And it also comes with 20 sheets of watercolor paper. And this paper measures at, let's see, about 5 1/4, just a little under 5 1/4 actually. Yeah, just a little under 5 1/4. And just shy of 4 1/2. So I would actually have to look to see if there are refill pages for this particular binder, or if I would just have to save one of the sheets as a guide sheet so that I can make my own pages for it. And then in the back, there is another band here. And on the side, there is the brush. A beautiful watercolor brush that comes with it. Haven't used it yet. It's still nice and firm. And okay, I had to pause a minute to respond to a message. As I said, we are having bad weather, so that was someone checking in on us. So where did I leave off? Okay, so yeah, it comes with a watercolor brush. Now, there's not any description on the type of brush it is, but it comes with this beautiful, it's almost like a, I don't know if it's supposed to represent a tree or something, but it's a very unique style, and it is a plastic handle and the cap post. So with it being closed, you would almost think it's a pen, but you open it and it is a portable brush, and there is an air hole here for the bristles to dry out. There is a holder here for the brush and a sturdy band that closes it. There's also the name Lightwish embossed here in the cover. And these beautiful gold brads, I think, add a lot of character to it. And I chose the green. I am so happy that I went ahead and did not hesitate with this order, because I have the tendency to put things in my cart and procrastinate on it for a while. And this one, I knew I wanted it, so I just went ahead and I purchased it. When I put it in my cart, I purchased it. I also forgot to mention that this is a magnetic closure on here. So everything about this little travel palette was well thought out, and it is really nice. The only thing that does not come with it is a pencil, and depending on what type of pencil you get, there are pencils that have like the little clips on them. Like there's, ooh, what is that? Not sure if you guys can hear that. Okay, so This is an example of one right here. So depending on what type of pencil you get, you can, this one is too wide, too big, but there are pencils that would fit inside of the binder. It probably won't fit in this one. Let's see. Or this one. Trying to find a way to complete this, guys. Yeah, it can hold on like that. And if I did it that way on this outside one, it could probably do the same thing. Yeah. So everything would actually be there. Put the pen, add the clip the pencil on to the binder clips, fit the brush here, and close it up. And you have everything you need other than something to carry for water. So what I want to do is, I think I'm going to, well, first I should probably take this out so that I can follow my palette guide. I'm thinking maybe I will do a palette, a watercolor swatch sheet here. I think that would probably be a good idea. I can do my swatches here and then do a picture or something on the next page. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so so far I really do like it. I think that the well size is a very nice size for the brush. It's not extremely tiny pan, so it's a very nice size for the brush. The paper is really nice. The paper is really nice, and I know it's not a review of the watercolors, but the watercolors perform exceptional. You can see that I did not pre-wet the colors. I just went right in and began swatching them out. So when you have a combination of good watercolors and good paper, you are bound to have a good time. Now the brush, I'm not sure how I feel about the brush yet because as you can see, I had to pull quite a few hairs off of the brush and it kind of stays in a floppy floppy position sometimes when I'm trying to paint. It seems a little tricky to work with. Now to make this a little more convenient for me, I know most people don't like I'm not gonna say most people, there's a lot of people that don't like water brushes that much. But for me, with traveling, I think that I would possibly use this brush at home as an at home brush. And if I'm traveling, I would probably just add a water brush to my kit. And with a pencil clipped onto one of the binder clips and a water brush in here, I feel that I would have everything I need in order to travel with because I can always take something like a paper towel like this, fold it up, and sit it in the bag. I don't, it's a little damp, I don't, and sit it in the bag and it will close just fine with the paper towel in there, the water brush here, and the pencil on the binder. So that is how I would kind of rig it up a little bit to complete it for myself. But I'll go ahead on and see what little sketch I will do, and you can sit back and watch that. Okay, guys, I just wanted to keep it kind of loose and whimsical like, and overall I really do like it. The only thing I'm not really too excited about is this brush. This brush is very difficult to work with, and I can see as far as my color palette, sitting down and really looking at my palette, there is a few convenience colors that I could have that I don't have. So I actually had to mix in order to get something to more of a red, which that is an option for me. But other than that, I really am enjoying it. I think that this is going to be a perfect little travel companion. So that is the end of this testing and review, I guess. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So until next time, thank you so much for watching.